And well, there's really no other way around it. Reason number one would definitely have to be Luka Doncic. I mean, last season in the Western Conference Finals, they had absolutely no answer for him. Against them, Luka averaged 32.4 points per game, and no, I'm not joking about that, on 47.3% from the field and 43.4% three-point shooting, not to mention on 4.1 made three-point shots per game against them. And yes, that happened to be against the best defense per se in the entire NBA last season, completely exposing them and making an absolute mockery of their Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, and the drop coverage they try to play against them. And you know what? It's nearly guaranteed that he'll do it again in my opinion. I mean, with Rudy Gobert on the court, that's barbecue chicken, and Luka knows exactly how to take advantage of that kind of defense. After all, Rudy Gobert is not going to switch. He won't be trying to switch on to Luka Doncic. He'll hedge maybe a little bit, but sink right back in that drop coverage, and that's exactly what Luka Doncic knows, and knows how to take advantage of it too. I mean, sure, drop coverage does a great job at defending the rim, but what it does not do is cover up the in-between game, aka the mid-range. And well, that might not be an ideal spot for most players. Luka Doncic is not most players, and he showed that directly against them in the conference finals too. I mean, time after time and time after time with the pick and roll game, drawing up Rudy Gobert, getting Jaden McDaniels or Anthony Edwards on his hip, and then after Rudy Gobert sinks into that drop coverage, preventing the lob to Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively, that's when Luka Doncic has a ton of space to work with. He can either do a floater at the rim, he can get Jaden McDaniels on his hip and then draw a foul into him, or he can kind of take a little step back mid-range shot, and he did all that quite a bit against them. I mean, take this play for example. The very first play that they ran against them and the first time Luka Doncic scored against them was on a pick and roll play that attacked Rudy Gobert. And well, it's pretty much exactly what I repeated, drawing Rudy Gobert up, getting Jaden McDaniels behind him and then kind of stopping to get him on his hip, then waiting till Rudy Gobert sank and prevented the lob threat to Daniel Gafford, and Luka simply pulled off for a little mid-range floater here and knocked it down with ease, which he continued to do throughout the entire series. I mean, once again, only a few plays later, here we have Luka attacking the drop coverage again, this time out of a horn set, which the Lakers run quite often with Luka Doncic, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, having a double cross screen from Daniel Gafford and Derrick Jones Jr., freeing up Luka for a lane to the right, and with about 15 feet between him and Rudy Gobert, there's a whole lot of space to work with. He gets down the lane, waits for Jaden McDaniels to catch up with him, again, gets him on his hip, and with Rudy Gobert not attempting to switch, rather going back onto Daniel Gafford, Luka has the freedom to either pull up here, or kind of bonding up into Jaden McDaniels, pull off that little mid-range floater and trying to draw a foul while doing it. And I am not kidding you, they literally did this throughout the entire series, attacking the drop coverage, whether it's with Jaden McDaniels or Anthony Edwards defending Luka Doncic, same outcome either way, him getting them on his hip, Rudy Gobert not switching and letting Luka get to that free throw line extended, and pretty much doing whatever he wanted to after that point. Or then the occasional time that Rudy Gobert did switch, it either resulted in a step back 3-point shot, which Luka hit for a game winner in game 2, absolutely embarrassing and yelling at Rudy Gobert after it, telling him to step up and that he can't defend him. And well, that's the harsh truth here, he cannot defend him, or even help out against him in their reliant defensive drop coverage. And if they do that again, Luka will continue to attack it and directly expose him on the court, which I imagine he will do and JJ Redick will plan for him to do as well. And simply put, Luka Doncic is and always will be a nightmare matchup for teams like the Wolves who are very reliant on drop coverage, especially with Rudy Gobert out there. And I mean, sure, they could take him out, but then where's their rim protection? At that point, good luck trying to keep up with Luka Doncic, LeBron, and Austin, and trying to keep them out of the paint, which they will not be able to do, and they showed that in their last matchup. Without Rudy Gobert and only having Naz Reid, or a combination of Naz Reid or Julius Randle, or whoever they have come off the bench, they cannot keep those three out of the paint. So in my opinion, if Luka repeats even a fraction of what he did against them in the conference finals, which I think is very repeatable, I mean that's literally his preferred style of play on the court, getting defenders on his hip, attacking drop coverage, and getting that in-between game, that's probably what he would prefer to do against every team. So between that, then combine that with Austin Reeves and LeBron James, and they have plenty of ways to attack their defense and probably expose their defense out there too, especially Rudy Gobert.